Simon, Simon, Simon. That's my brother, my brother, my brother. Written in my mum's handwriting. Simon. Alright, The Saggy Baggy Elephant by K and B Jackson. Illustrated by Tingren. Alright. Are you ready? I haven't read this in many years. A happy little elephant was dancing through the jungle. He thought he was doing... Okay. A happy little elephant was dancing through the jungle. He thought he was dancing beautifully. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. But whenever he went 1, 2, 3, his big feet pounded so that they shook the whole jungle. And whenever he went kick, he kicked over a tree or a bush. The little elephant danced along, leaving wreckage behind him, until one day he met a parrot. "Why are you shaking the jungle all to pieces?" cried the parrot, who had never before seen an elephant. "What kind of animal are you, anyway?" The little elephant said, "I don't know what kind of animal I am. I live all alone in the jungle. I dance and I kick and I call myself Suki, Suki, Suki. It's a good sounding name and it fits me, don't you think?" "Maybe," answered the parrot, "but if it does, it's the only thing that does fit you. Your ears are too big for you and your nose is way too big for you. And your skin is much, much too big for you. It's baggy and saggy. You should call yourself Saggy Baggy." Suki sighed. His pants did look pretty wrinkled. "I'd be glad to improve myself," he said, "but I don't know how to go about it. What shall I do?" "I can't tell you. I never saw anything like you in my life," replied the parrot. The little elephant tried to smooth out his skin. He rubbed it with his trunk. That did no good. He pulled up his pants legs, but they fell right back into dozens of wrinkles. It was very disappointing, and the parrot's saucy laugh didn't help a bit. Just then a tiger came walking along. He was a beautiful, sleek tiger. His skin fit him like a glove. Suki rushed up to him and said, "Tiger, please tell me why your skin fits so well. The parrot says mine is all baggy and saggy, and I do want to make it fit me like yours fits you." The tiger didn't care a fig about Suki's troubles, but he did feel flattered and important, and he did feel just a little mite hungry. "My skin always did fit," said the tiger. "Maybe it's because I take a lot of exercise, but," added the tiger, "if you don't care for exercise, I shall be delighted to nibble a few of those extra pounds of skin off for you." "Oh, no, thank you, no, thank you, no, thank you," cried Suki. "I love exercise, just watch me." Suki ran till he was well beyond reach. Then he did some somersaults and rolled on his back. He walked on his hind legs and he walked on his front legs. When Suki wandered down to the river to get a big drink of water, he met the parrot. The parrot laughed harder than ever. "I tried exercising," said the little elephant. "Now I don't know what to do." "Soak in the water the way the crocodile does," laughed the parrot. "Maybe your skin will shrink." So Suki tramped straight into the water. But before he had soaked nearly long enough to shrink his skin, a great big crocodile came swimming up, snapping his fierce jaws and looking greedily at Suki's tender ears. The elephant clambered up the bank and ran away, feeling very discouraged. "I'd better hide in a dark place where my bags and sags and creases and wrinkles won't show," he said. And by he found a deep dark cave. With a heavy sigh he tramped inside and sat down. Suddenly he heard a fierce growling and grumbling and snarling. He peeped out of the cave and saw a lion padding down the path. "I am hungry," roared the lion. "I haven't had a thing to eat today. Not a thing, except a thin, bony antelope, a puny monkey, and a buffalo, but such a tough one, and 2 turtles, but you can't count turtles. There's nothing much to eat between those sauces they wear for clothes. I am hungry. I could eat an elephant." And he began to pad straight towards the dark cave where the elephant was hidden. "This is the end of me, sags, bags, wrinkles, and all," thought Suki, and he let out one last trumpeting bellow. Just as he did, the jungle was filled with a terrible crashing and awful stomping, and a whole herd of great grey, wrinkled elephants came charging up, and the big hungry lion jumped up in the air, turned around, and ran away as fast as he could go. Suki peeped out of the cave, and all the big elephants smiled at him. Suki thought they were the most beautiful creatures he had ever seen. "I wish I looked just like you," he said. "You do," grinned the big elephants. "You're a perfectly dandy little elephant." And that made Suki so happy he began to dance 1, 2, 3 kick through the jungle, with all those big, brave, friendly elephants behind him. The saucy parrot watched them dance, but this time he didn't laugh, not even to himself. Alright, and that is the story of the Saggy Baggy Elephant. The Saggy Baggy Elephant, which, now that I'm a grown-up, now that I have my neurodivergency, I have that diagnosis, and I have a little bit more self-acceptance now. I can see myself in this in a way that I never did as a child, as somebody younger than 31. So I always thought that this was a story about, just finding your family, right? But it's actually also a story about finding people similar to you, and that the Saggy Baggy Elephant wants to be just like the other Saggy Baggy Elephants. But the parrot and the tiger are the neurotypical world, and the neurotypical world isn't cut out for atypical people. And so when we see people who look like us, we flock together. But there is no look for autism. There is no look. Yeah, you don't look autistic. Like, that's not a. Okay, I'm just gonna cut all of that out. The Saggy Baggy Elephant. That was that, and I'm just gonna leave this as a really short video. I love these books. I have been noticing recently that the views on these videos have been the lowest of all of my videos, so I am going to combine more books into one video, and make longer videos so we get through the books sooner, quicker, because I can't let it go. I can't not read every single little golden book that I own, but what I could do is stop doing little videos like this and start doing longer ones, with multiple books in them. Perhaps that would be better. But who knows, maybe that would be worse. But I thought I might test that out. So the Saggy Baggy Elephant, special place in my heart. You might understand why. I think now, as a grown-up, having the autism diagnosis and knowing that I'm neurodivergent really makes this more profound for me as a grown-up. But yeah, I can see why I liked it. Alright,